Hello again, this is UML Operator. All right, hello, this is going to be a quick video and a special thanks to About124 who posted a comment on a video that I made about 8 months ago on the Sparx Publish tab. And in that video, I'm on build 1628, probably was on build 1627, but what About124 told me was that this doesn't show up in version 16. The model document element and the ribbon's been around since version 13 that I know of. I have versions all the way back to 2, but when I hit this drop down, you do not get the option of adding a new model document to the diagram. Because when you hit new here, it brings up the dialog box for new, and it's automatically on the right tool set, documentation, and model document type. It's automatically there for you. So that's not available. I'm going to show you how to get to that if you're not on the latest Sparx build. Again, I'm on 1628, which is the latest at this time. And I'm going to also cover how you can get to find model documents. Right now in this build, you can very quickly get to the search capabilities. It's already on the publish category for search topics and find model documents. So I happen to have 4 model documents here, and it will find these for me, and I can do other things, but this video is not on search. So another feature that's there, find document packages, also takes you to the publish folder in search, and it takes you right to the find document as far as the SQL that's going to be used against the Sparx database to find document packages. So that feature is not available on anything prior to that I know of 1628, 1625, and I did load and test version 1605, which was the first golden release of 16 a year or so ago, and sure enough, these features were not there. All right, right now you have model document there, but there's not a drop down to get to what I just talked about. So let me show you how to get to each one of these if you don't have these capabilities enabled or in your current Sparx installation. So again, in version 1628, which is the current build that I'm on, if we go to publish, we go to model reports group or panel, we select this, and we're going to hit new. So this dialog box pops up in the middle of the screen for me that has the tool sets already selected, right? So we can select model, we can give it a name first of all, and let's just call it MD1, model document 1, and I'm going to hit save and close, right? So because I had the checkbox here, add element to diagram, as soon as I hit save and close, it added MD1 to my current diagram, right? So the way to do that, if you don't have this feature, is if you go to design and you go to the element panel, we want to add new, we can focus on the diagram, add new element, and then we want to go in tool set, we want to go to publishing, all publishing, document publishing, let's choose document publishing, and then the types that are available, the first one is model document, and there's other model types. We're going to go model documents, and then we're going to give it a name. This time we're going to give it MD1, MD2, and then have this box checked, and then just hit save and close. And now we have that element here as well. All right. Now, the next way to do this is to go to your toolbox over on the left, hit the hamburger here, and we're going to go down to documentation in our toolbox selection. So we're temporarily changing the toolbox, and we have model document within this toolbox available for us, and we can drag and drop over here, and we're going to call this MD3. All right. And if you want to change the toolbox default, you can see right now the toolbox default is the class element, and you want to change this to documentation, you simply in design, you come to diagram, we're going to hit options, shown you this before, change type, and then from here, we're going to go down to documentation, right? Document templates, hit OK. And now we've got the toolbox for model document. I'm going to bring in yet a fourth one, and we'll call this MD4. All right. So those are the ways to get to the tooling here. And of course, if you create a new diagram, I'm going to come up and choose diagram, and I go down and select down here, document templates. It's going to bring up a diagram with that tooling. If I go to extended, and let me check here, model document. Let's go ahead and create one. That's here. You can see when I'm choosing the extended, I get the documentation tool box as well. So let me do it again for you because I went a little too fast. We're going to come up here. We're going to create a new diagram. I used extended. We choose model document. I'm going to go down to the old way before extended. Down here, document templates. We're going to go ahead and select this as our choice. And now I've got project XYZ. I'm going to let me just open this one and open this one. You can see the toolbox that I have. So toolbox I have here is documentation toolbox by default. The one here is documentation toolbox by default. All right. Different icons, don't get confused by that. Project, I typically don't change it. I leave this as a class toolbox in here, but that's all up to you when you're creating your project, your cover pages, or your other pages. All right, let's go back to the Publish tab, back up here. Next, we're going to talk about finding the model documents and the document packages, how to do that. So right now, again, if you launch this, automatically takes us right to the find in project. It sets us on publish as the search criteria, and then as the SQL or search templates that are used, it's the first one is find model documents. The second one is find document packages, and then there's other search capabilities that are here, but we're going to go to this one from scratch. So we're on this project, and we want to find all the model documents that are in here. We go over here, which is in every tab. You've got search, model. We're going to search model. And then in here, by default, it's on the common searches topic, right? We're going to go down to publish right here. And you can see there's 4 templates or SQL capabilities that are here. And we're going to choose find model documents, and then we're just going to hit search. You could put a search term in here, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to hit search. And so it finds all the model documents. Here's the 4 that we just created. And then here's 4 others that are part of a project that we're working on right now. All right. So the same thing goes for find document packages. So you can select this as your search criteria. I don't have any document packages right now. And so there's nothing to see here, right? So I'm going to go back to this one, and it finds all the model documents that are here. And let's wrap this video up. All right, I hope this video helped you. Again, a special thank you to About124 for finding this gap between 16.05, or the beginning of version 16, and the current build that we're on right now. The change in the feature under publish and within the model reports panel in the tooling available, that these capabilities aren't in anything prior to 16.25, build 16.25. Evidently, it's in 16.05, but I went from 16.05 right to 1625, and then right to 1627, then 1628. So if you haven't updated your builds, and I always recommend to stay in touch with Sparx, keep your renewal up. When you're in Start and you go over to Help, you can check for updates right here. It'll take you right to the updates page, current build, show you what they're on, and so on from there. So again, thanks very much for watching. And until the next time we talk, happy modeling.